safe. It's good for you, right? What do we tell our kids? Eat your veggies, eat your fruits, eat your legumes, right? Beans, eat nuts, good for the brain. Eat whole grains, right? Fish is good. And things rich in polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. So these are the good fats, right? Avocado, right? So the good fats. Have you ever told your kid to go and drink lard? Right? It's good for business. Don't get it wrong, but not good for the cars, right? Right? I'm like a mechanic. But I don't want you to come to me. I'm like, think about it like Tesla, right? They've shut down their service centers now because you don't need service anymore. So think about it in that way. So these are the good things. They are good for the heart. And what don't you tell your kids to eat? Saturated fats, that's lard. Salt. I mean, we do give them lard, but salt is not good. As we grow old, salt becomes an issue. If you think about it, back in the days, some of us who remember, how can you tell that it is going to rain today? You see the salt is soggy, it's going to rain today, right? Back in the days. So that's the same thing, salt attracts water. And we are a closed balloon, right? If you put more water in us, pressures will go up. Good for business. Sorry. I'm joking on that part, okay? Processed meat, this is another thing. So, if you have to preserve a meat or processed meats, especially things like bacon, pork, those things actually are rich in. So, if you have to process it, it has to be high in salt. A lot of chemicals go in, and that actually affects your heart health. Refined carbohydrates, sweetened beverages, empty calories, one, and second is some of them actually will make you overweight, and that's opposite of what you want. So these are the big no-nos. Now, if you think about it, about exercise, this is just a graphic of an average adult spending how many hours in various things. If you see about that very small thing in the top, that's 0.2 hours of moderate exercise. Most of us, so, if you think about the cars, what happens to the car if the car sits in the garage for long? This is what happens to the car, right? So if we are sitting in the garage and we are not moving, we are not doing exercise, we are not getting out of the garage, guess what's going to happen when we actually want to get out? The tires will not have any pressures, right? The battery would be dead, right? So the car is not going to start, right? So same thing. So physical activity is very important, and I don't mean anybody to go and run for Ironman, right? Again, man, I don't like that. But what we recommend is moderate intensity exercise, and it's just 150 minutes over 1 week. That means if you are a good baby, then you get the weekend off. So half an hour daily with 2 days of vacation. And what it does can entail is things like brisk walking, biking, ballroom dancing does count. So active yoga, not the sedentary yoga, active yoga. And recreational swimming. Swimming has been is one of the very good exercise that you can do. And believe it or not, you won't drown in a 5-foot pool if you don't know swimming. So it works really well. It keeps your body buoyant, and you actually spend 50% more energy burning the calories in the same amount of time that you run on a treadmill. So it's like best of the both worlds. Now you can also do vigorous exercise. You get some slack. It's only 75 minutes for a week, so that means 15 minutes daily with 2 days off. That includes jogging and running. Looking at the weather outside from inside, it looks good, but it's not. Fast biking, singles tennis, swimming laps, like that. So we're going to switch some gears, and this is like a pressure cooker, you know. When the pressure builds up inside you, what's going to happen? Blast, right? Blasts look good when you are 007, but it doesn't look good in the general population, right? So high blood pressure is also very big risk factor, and that's what it does. So when we say high blood pressure, we talk about the numbers as 130 over 80, anything more than that. What can decrease that blood pressure? Really good if you get a good sleep. So 6 hours is what the recommendation is at least. Good quality sleep is also important. So if you have sleep apnea, that is a very big thing. I mean, we can fight the sleep apnea as much as we want because we think that, hey, you know, it's a mask that we have to wear if something comes up as for the treatment. You know, nowadays the sleep apnea machines, the CPAP machines are so small and so silent, you can actually carry them on the plane. Nobody will throw you out if you use them on the plane. So they are so small now. And sleep apnea treatment does make a lot of difference. Heart healthy diet. Again, if you just do heart healthy diet, you can drop your blood pressure by 11 points. You know, as long as, I mean, for those who don't want to take medicines, this is a very good way to do it. You know, it's like I tell my patients, either you exercise or I'll give you water pills. That's good exercise, right? Going to the bathroom every 15 minutes. Those of who take the water pill know about it, right? But you know, low sodium diet drops your top numbers by 5 to 6 points. Regular exercise drops it by 8 points. Weight loss, when we write weight loss, it's just 10% of your body weight. That's it. No matter what weight, what do you weigh at the baseline? If you drop 10% of your body weight, you will get your blood pressure 5 points in control. Limit your alcohol, that drops at 4 points. If you calculate that thing, you will actually get rid of a lot of medicines just by doing these 5 things, right?